Hello, Saviors, and welcome. My name is Savior24, and I am back with Batman, the Telltale series. Episode 2 has finally come out, and I am ready to get a go-ahead with this new setup. Let's see what happens in Episode 2, because if you don't remember what happened last time, here's a quick recap. The city of Gotham is going to crap, but they're trying to get a new mayor in residence that goes by the name of Harvey Dent. As we all should probably know, Harvey Dent is the character that eventually plays Two-Face. While at the meantime, the Penguin has showed up, telling that there's going to be a revolution coming out soon, and we should be prepared for it. While at the same time, we also managed to meet up with Catwoman for the first time in this series, as well as put away the famous crime lord, you guessed it, Falcone himself. Carmine Falcone is now in prison, but at what cost? Let's find out what secrets are now going to be revealed, since Alfred is going to probably tell us the story of Bruce's father, because that was the final reveal, is that Bruce's father, John Wayne, was in cohorts with the crime lord himself. Let's see what happened previously on Batman, the Telltale series. Oh, okay, so it's doing the recap over my recap.
The revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
There's Penguin.
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us.
Harvey Dent.
Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
Hi, Vicky.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
There's Catwoman,
It's
Selena
dangerous.
Kyle. Ow.
Bye, Bat.
This is Selena.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Alright, Alfred, tell us what you know. Where are we? Wayne Memorial Auditorium. So that's Bruce, and that's where his parents died?
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Good lord.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
Oh, he was ready to leave.
But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
We're still
How
family.
could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night.
Oh,
When
really?
the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
My father.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Dang.
But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Oh, so now he's going to recollect his thoughts and go through the past to try and figure out what happened. Search the alley to remember the past.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
There's graffiti.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Good lord. You know, every time they retell the story of how Bruce's parents died from some random mugging, you either think there's more to it than just a simple mugging, but usually that's the way it ends up being the case, and it goes easily overlooked. In this time, he's using his detective skills to go back and see if there was more to it than just the simple mugging. Oh, I can talk to Alfred, because there doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Okay, so there's the theater. I gotta look at that. So, who was Joe Chill possibly linked to?
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
You may very well have to.
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone he's making a mistake.
Made it look like a simple money by taking the wallet and the pearl necklace. But it was business.
Are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Broken memories. Don't tell me that that was the first chapter already. That'd be way too short. Or first chapter. They told me I had to use WAS and D to move, but really all I had to do was hold W. Like, really? Back at the JCPD, nearly 9 a.m.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
And I
Get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's better this way.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Just say say nothing.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Sometimes
All right,
saying nothing is the
Falcone's
right
inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Episode 2. Alright, so, how's Falcone looking? Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
I call him John at
More
the
than
beginning.
friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame, you ask me.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked.
No, you don't.
Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Ease his pain. He may deserve to die, but
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak.
he's
Much
pushing
better,
buttons.
kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
Then
So
who
who
did?
did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Whoa!
They're waiting for you in hell!
Shifty! Shifty!
The bastard had to die.
What is wrong with her face?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Wow. Okay, so everything wasn't as it seemed. We all knew that that was going to be the case. So Carmine Falcone didn't hire Joe Hill. Then the question has to be asked: who did?
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
Something was wrong with her.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything.
Right.
I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Alrighty then. Skin, neck. Well, it looks like she was
Fresh
injected.
Injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
And then there's the skin.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Yep. Anything else?
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the
It's
results.
probably the chemicals that were... The chemicals
I'll be in touch as soon as I
that
have
were
the
stolen.
results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
What do you remember?
Sergeant, you have to think.
Gotta try and
What do
recollect your
you remember?
memories.
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
What did you feel?
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone. My anger was the only thing that mattered. I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back.
Yeah.
How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
Why did you already
remembers
have
a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh! Hi!
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
My lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you hear that?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use.
We
Who
can
fired
trust
the shots?
Vicky
A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Let's hope. I don't know if I did the right thing on that one. That's kind of iffy. Oh look, it's the bright red Batmobile. How does that even work?
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
And the previous version is just one that completely makes them fly off the
men
rail.
at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
But when you remove
Both
a huge
compounds
section...
seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you...
It could create chaos.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
It's probably not Cobblepot, but still. Select the drone to search for Oswald's cell phone location. Let's try the middle first. Okay, so okay. Oh. Ah. There it is.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Okay, so there's this one. There it is.
Bring me her head.
Bring me her head. And then there's this one. Nope, not this one. Not this way. There it is. Okay.
There you go. You'll be alright. You're right.
Skyline Club?
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Something may not end up too well. The Skyline Club, nearly 5 p.m. Not even completely dark.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
What's with the big hulking blue guy? I only just got a glimpse of him and I was like, whoa, what's with him? Ow!
You lot, come check out this office.
A sleeper hold wouldn't have done? Like, really?
Where is he? I don't know. Please. Names. Hey, you can help me. What?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made
So he did do it.
They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
The only thing you'll get from me is a trip downtown.
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually
What's that supposed to
admire
mean?
you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Sorry, it looks like part of...
Try harder than this.
Oh, what's the QE thing? Whoa, where'd that guy go? Dang, what in the world happened? Why is that guy so strong?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
A big fan. Yeah, well, stuff's going down pretty quick. Shit got all kinds of sideways. And these chapters are going by really fast. I need to talk to you urgently. Stacked deck, 6 p.m., no capes. Alright. Well, yes, I'm already at the stacked deck. How is Penguin able to get so much so quickly? I mean, he had only, like, just gotten into this place.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who'd knife a man for less.
Selina Kyle. Where is she?
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Uh-huh. I was just saying, well, get a drink so he would, you know,
Selina, I need to
off.
tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Nope.
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
Yep.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
I guess that's Penguin's guys right now.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Hello?
Beat it. We're here for her.
It's not gonna end that way.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out. I said, leave!
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Oh, damn. It's a barroom brawl. Ow. Man, they give you a lot of time. And here we go. Oh, a knife, a pipe. Oh, I didn't see it. It was on the far corner. I didn't see it. Coming your way. Oh, no, it's not. Ow. That's not the last of them. There we go, and... Ow. That one's gonna hurt. Booyah! Back to back. I got your back.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Ow! Oh look, another pool cue. Speaking of cue, that's my cue. Oh, come on. Ow! That was a hell of a finisher.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Oh, come on, you've seen him fight.
Come on, this way.
Get out of there.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Time to go.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
You guys barely even looked.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's get out of here. I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
Are we in this together?
Yes or no? Will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Alright, let's do this.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed.
Very.
Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
That is a good point. If I was to visit as Batman, it would probably take down Batman's good reputation now. But if I was to visit him as Bruce, it would have to be a matter of wit to try and get him to talk. So it's either politics or force. But then again, if I was to visit him as Bruce Wayne, that might pose some problems for Harvey's campaign. I don't know. I'll go with the Bruce method.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Alright, well, hate to stop on a note like that, but I'm gonna have to stop it right there because I've been doing pretty long so far, and I'm gonna have to cut it here. This has been pretty good, some pretty interesting scenarios going on. Never fails to disappoint. Ah, man, but the nice little bar brawl with Selena Kyle, the confrontation with the mutant on Penguin's side, who has finally revealed his identity as the Penguin. I'm kind of wondering as to when the Harvey Dent scenario may come in. But for now, that is going to have to be everything. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.